From Gimlet, a tale of two princes whose love saved their kingdoms, and the sorceress who could take it all away.
It's a new beginning for all our people.
That's why it would be such a pity if it all came tumbling down.
Don't worry. I promise whatever happens, I'll keep you and this kingdom safe.
All episodes of The Two Princes are out now. Tap now to listen for free on Spotify.
Enter the Rocket Mortgage Super Bowl Squares sweepstakes. We're giving away $50,000 every score change, touchdowns, field goals, even extra points. 50 G's. Plus, 2 grand prize winners will win $500,000 that could be used toward their dream home. Enter for free at RocketMortgageSquares.com. Rocket Mortgage, official mortgage sponsor of Super Bowl 54.
No purchase necessary. 18 years or older except Alabama, Nebraska, and Mississippi. Ends January 30th. Licensed all 50 states. NMLS number 3030. The NFL is not sponsored promotion in any way.
Get an extra 20% off at Macy's Winter Weekend Sale when you use your coupon or Macy's card. And that's on top of incredible deals for you and your home. Like 40 to 60% off women's coats and sweaters, 50 to 75% off during the men's event, and 60% off clearance fine jewelry. Macy's Star Rewards members, got Star money? Use it on anything at Macy's, except gift cards, services, and fees. That's the savings lineup, now at Macy's Winter Weekend Sale. Savings off regular and sale prices, exclusions apply.
Force.
Spectrum Mobile makes it easy to save. Mix and match our unlimited and by-the-gig data plans and build the
Good evening, good night, good morning. Hello, everybody. 'Tis me again, your favorite mad mother of the internet, here to bring you all sorts of interesting news and stuff like that therein. And yep, it looks like KOTOR is in the news. I first caught wind of this particular story when I was live streaming with Bloodwing. Now I have a little more information. I've got this, and I've got something directly from the EA boards to shine a little more light upon the subject. So if you will bear with me, we'll go through this first. And because, you know, it is gaming news and this is a geek channel, so we got to start out with it, right? Right. So we're starting out with KOTOR. Hello, and thank you for joining me again for my second stream today. And remember, this is, everything's in the description. If you can't give, please share it out. So the first thing that we have run, and there's my dog trying to be vicious. So, that's a thing. All right, let's fix this over here. All right, cool. So, according to IGN, Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic remake rumored to be in development at Electronic Arts. So, they're saying that they're retooling it in order to fit it into the current canon. But of course, they're saying it's a rumor. The latest rumor indicates that a new Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic project is underway at EA, and it looks to integrate elements from the first two games in order to bring certain things into the current Star Wars canon. You heard correctly, my friends. You heard correctly. As reported by Cinelinx, and we're going to go to Cinelinx next before we hit the board, 2 sources claim to have knowledge on the rumored return of this beloved franchise. The first source says a remake of the 2003 classic is in development, while the second expands and says it wasn't so much a remake, but a sequel of sorts. So they don't know if it's going to be a remake and a retooling as much as, KOTOR 3, which I saw that when I was doing my search for a little more information on this topic. So they're batting around back and forth as to whether or not it's, actually that or not. So hoping. I haven't been very happy with what I've been seeing lately coming out of Disney, and this isn't giving me too much hope. So this new project, as previously mentioned, would take elements from the first one and the second one, retool the 2 stories, and make them fit into current canon. Now the question is, which canon? Are we looking at the canon of the video games and the canon of the written works up to this mess of stuff that contains Rey and all this? Or are they trying to retool it in order to fit into the 7, 8, and 9 canon? Because in my opinion, if they're trying to fit it into the 7, 8, and 9 canon, this is Knights of the Old Republic, which I personally believe, in my opinion, isn't going to fit into 7, 8, and 9, because 7, 8, and 9 comes after 4, 5, and 6. So how are they going to retool this thing? So it says, as for the current canon, Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker did make Darth Revan canon. How? As one of Emperor Palpatine's Sith Trooper legions was named the 3rd Revan Legion. Okay, well, if it was the Legion. If it was named the 3rd Revan Legion, wouldn't that mean they're taking an old timeline and crossing it over with this one? I mean, didn't Revan come way before Palps? Or am I getting something screwy here? Because this isn't making any sense to me. So they're trying to, what, speed up the timeline? It was reported last year after the cancellation of KOTOR 3 that Obsidian always envisioned the games to be a trilogy. Lead writer Chris Avallone from the Reboot Develop also said KOTOR 3 would have been about uncovering the origin stories of the Sith Lords, and that they foreshadowed what Darth Revan was doing in the second game. Okay, it makes sense. You're taking it into you're continuing the whole trilogy thing. But how is something that comes before 7, 8, and 9 going to fit 7, 8, and 9 in it? Something doesn't compute. Something really doesn't compute. And it's got me a little fucky in the head. If you guys would like to join me in my Discord and you don't have an invite, let me know. I'll throw the invite in the live chat. Let me know when you're in the Discord so I can give you permissions so you can hop into the waiting room and I'll pull you into the live voice chat. But yeah, this isn't making any sense to me. I mean, I'm not completely versed in Star Wars stuff, but in my understanding, didn't Revan come way before Rey and all them? Hopefully, if this project is real, it will live up to the legacy created by the KOTOR series and continue the upward swing for EA's Star Wars titles, including Fallen Order including Fallen Order. So, Fallen Order was a hit. Everybody's playing it everywhere except for me because I don't have it. But as soon as I can get it, I will be playing it because I have seen people play it, and my God, that game is just absolutely stunning. It's absolutely fucking stunning. So, but to me, again, I'm stuck on this. And excuse me for being stuck on this, but how did Rise of Skywalker make Darth Revan canon by naming an entire legion after Revan? So how does that prompt Knights of the Old Republic to have to be retooled in order to fit in 7, 8, and 9's canon? Neon Rage. Fallen Order is a cracking game. I know, I've seen it played. And welcome to my chat. I think this is the first time I've seen you in my chat. So welcome and hello. Yeah, I'm not so sure because I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, if you're a bigger Star Wars nerd than I am, I'm sure there are plenty out there. It was Knights of the Old Republic, and then it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So how are they going to fit, if I'm correct, how are they going to fit 7, 8, and 9 in Revan's time, which was before the first 6 movies, if you're going in timeline order? I mean, if you want to correct me, go right ahead. You know, if I'm wrong, let me know, because this is confusing the living snot out of me at the moment, because it looks like they're trying to cross a timeline over. And it's just not making sense to me at all. Okay, so now we're going to come over here to Cinelinks. It says, time to dust off an old scoop, as we've heard word that the Knights of the Old Republic game remake sequel is in the works. Let me direct your attention to a bygone time of 2015. A lot of Star Wars things were in the air at the time. We originally reported, no less from 3 independent sources, that a Knights of the Old Republic remake was in some form of development. However, in 2016, it wasn't something EA was actively pursuing. Let's face it, if you look at Star Wars The Old Republic, they've kind of let it get dusty. In a lot of cases. There's some gameplay they could smooth out. Because KOTOR is meant to be set 1,000 years before Episode 1, but that's no longer canon, so Disney can do whatever they want. In other words, they're going to screw it up. Why am I not surprised? Oh, well, it was a bummer and frankly made me look like I was talking out of my ass. Well, a rumor's a rumor. That's why you always have to tell people if it's a rumor. That way, you know, they won't go, oh, this is a thing. Because a rumor and actual, you know, backed up facts are not the same thing. According to one, the previously mentioned Knights of the Old Republic remake is back in development. My other source added to that saying they felt it wasn't so much a remake, but a sequel. So KOTOR 3 again. It would be Knights of the Old Republic project that would integrate elements from the first 2 games in order to bring certain things into the current Star Wars canon. In other words, Mara, Sue, and beyond. Which means they're going to screw it up somehow. Because everything they touch seems to be going all fuckety. This is directly from the Battlefront EA forums. So we're going to start here. Okay, so according to one, the previously mentioned Knights of the Old Republic is back in development. I've heard EA has a bunch of Star Wars projects in various stages of work at this point, from the Jedi Order sequels to the Project Luminous tie-in to something on the Switch. There's a lot going on. From what I'm hearing, it really sounds like EA has found the groove with the Star Wars license. Unfortunately, I don't know about timing on any of these, but I'm digging and hoping to have fresh updates soon. E3 brings some big reveals, but there's also a chance they do their own Star Wars event reveal for some of the stuff they're working on. Time will tell, but this was a surprise to get an update, as you know, you essentially chalk this up to a loss. So, if this gets canceled or gets put on hold like the Obi-Wan series, I'm going to beg Disney not to renew the contract with EA. If I come to put it on time and is a good Lord, this English, then I can't believe I'm going to say this, but I hope EA's contract with Disney is renewed for a few more years. Okay. Yeah, this is, yeah. I have the same concerns. Why do you need to reimagine a game that was a solid game to begin with? Hi, Christia. If you want to hop into VC, you can, sweetie. I can drag you in unless you have already permanents to pop in. But yeah. So this is a little scary because to me, they shouldn't be remaking Knights of the Old Republic. They should just leave it as it is. But the way Disney has basically taken the entire Star Wars franchise from 7, 8, and 9 and basically put it in a blender and whatever came out happened, I'm really worried for this next Knights of the Old Republic project. It's kind of scary because I've already been disappointed with the Force Awakens, with and yeah, I'm calling them by their actual names. So let me reiterate: the Bile Awakens, the Last Mara Sue, and The Rise of Salmonella, because I was not impressed with any three of those. Okay. The stories had more plot holes in it than Swiss cheese. The characters were predictable. They were just tropey, and they were just, the Mary Sue just made me want to walk away from the whole franchise altogether, because it's not solid storytelling. And then you go from JJ in Rise or Awakens to Ryan Johnson in the second one, who totally took it and screwed it up 7 ways to Sunday. And then they take this turd and give it back to Abrams, and Abrams was supposed to polish, I don't know how the fuck he was supposed to polish it up. I mean, it was a turd. No matter how you look at it, a turd is a turd. And he couldn't do anything with it, but instead of, I would have rather had them, but I'm a game some. Okay, I'm getting ready to play Don't Starve Together if you want to game some with me online, because I'm getting ready to shoot that up probably in about another 45 minutes after I get past the Nick Avocado thing. Or I may skip it and do an extra thing. So, I don't know. I haven't decided yet. This is why I call them Oh Shiny streams, because I tend to change my mind a lot. But yeah, I'm really, 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 really apprehensive about Disney and EA, and now, you know, they're taking this Knights of the Old Republic and they're remaking it, or they don't even know. Right now, what it sounds like to me is they don't really know if it's going to be a solid remake, or if they're just going to, quote, and I hate the word reimagine it for a third part and fit it in with Mare Ray's story, because I don't like this. I don't like where this is headed. They've completely screwed up the franchise, and unless they completely retcon 7, 8, and 9 and do a do-over, I don't think there's any recovery. The only reason The Mandalorian is doing good, in my opinion, is because Favreau is on the project, and I think somebody at Disney told Kathleen to leave Favreau alone. Because Favreau is a big Star Wars fan. Which, again, tends to back up my theory that if you want something done properly, let a fan do it. Let a true fan that respects and loves the lore and the legendarium take it and run with it. Because when you have people that don't understand that there's a timeline, that there's a lore, an entire universe, and a legendarium behind a particular franchise, you get 7, 8, and 9. And when you get somebody on the project that loves what they're doing, that loves the franchise and the lore and everything behind it, you get The Mandalorian and you get the first Avengers movie. I mean, it's just my theory, okay? And it looks like every time they come up with stuff like this, they're just proving my theory to be fact. Because this sickens me. This absolutely sickens me. So yeah, for those of you that want to know the title for the first one, this one's out of IGN, Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. This one's out of Cinelinx, Knights of the Old Republic Remake. And then this is from the forums at EA.com, if you guys want to look this up for yourself to do your own videos and stuff with. But yeah, it looks like they're either remaking or reimagining it, even though they keep saying that they're going to do a third part to it because they originally wanted the KOTOR series to be a trilogy. But here it says, considering the wealth of material from KOTOR that has already been reintroduced to the canon, this doesn't seem like it'd be a big stretch to make it work. Unfortunately, it's about all the details I have right now on the project, so it seems the original remake has made a return in some form and being retooled. Which is, in terms of Disney and EA, quite frankly, a little scary. Makes me apprehensive. And I love how they're not calling it a remake, but they're reimagining it. And I'm saying this not in a happy kind of sense, but it's just, I'm really nervous about what they're going to do with this. Okay. I see there's 6 people in the chat. So holla, 6 people in the chat. How you doing? I'm getting ready to do the highlight of the stream, which is Mr. Avocado and the live the live reaction to his I don't know why I keep getting fatter video, which is under 13 minutes, which completely fucking surprised me because all of his videos are I tend to age and grow gray hairs. I really do. So yeah, this is happening. So let me go ahead and tweet out that I am getting ready to do this. So if my little thingy is gonna work. I know it's quiet. Here we go, and that is tweeted out. So let's go ahead and get this set up for phase 2 of the stream. And we're going to start, yeah, we're doing him. This particular video is, I'm still getting fat and I don't know why. Which, starting out, I have one rebuttal. It's like stabbing yourself and wondering why the fuck you're bleeding. Because this boy is clueless at this point. I think his narcissism has reached levels of what the fuck, and it's not going to come back down to earth anytime soon. It's up there in the stratosphere somewhere. And yes, I'm starting it at 38 seconds because he tries to rap in the first small bit of the video. And I'm going to spare you that cringe because it's horrible. It's absolutely effing horrible. Holla! Hi, Neil. So here we go.
I need a mop for my head because I'm sweating on the ground till we give it a simmer down.
Alright, sorry about that. I thought I had passed that point. But yeah, that's a small tidbit of his rapping, which really makes my stomach turn. And that's, ugh, no. You don't need to be rapping, boy. You really don't need to be rapping.
I'm getting fat.
Yes, you are.
And I still don't know why.
You don't know why. You're getting fat and you still don't know why. Newsflash, you're not getting fat, honey. You fat. You're reaching Pizza the Hut levels of fat. You fat. You're not getting fat. You're fat. Let's get that out of the way first. You fat. When you sit around the house, honey, you sit around the house. Am I not live? Huh. Hang on. Something screwy is going on. Okay, I think we're back. I'm in the red for some reason. I have no clue why. Because this thing is pumping out like nobody's business. Or it's supposed to be. Look, I'm hardwired in. Quit dropping. Give me green. I don't know why you keep doing this to me. That's not fair. Come on. You can do it. Come up. Come up. Come on, you can do it. Alright, I'm green. Alright, cool. We are green. We are green. Alright, so now we're going to come back to this idiot. He doesn't know why he keeps getting fatter. Shall we take a look at his video library? Let's take a look at his video library. Let's see. That looks like KFC and Sonic. That looks like KFC. This is enough for one. Okay, one sandwich per person. Let's count the sandwiches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 7 sandwiches. 7. That's enough for 7 people. In just this one thumbnail. That's enough for 7 people if you give one person a sandwich. And remember, for those of you that follow me on Twitter, in this particular I'm Not Sorry video, he said that he stays away from sugar because he doesn't want to become diabetic. Put 1s in the chat if you know for damn sure barbecue sauce from any fast food restaurant and honey mustard has some content of sugar in it. Not to mention all the simple and not complex carbohydrates he's eating. The potatoes here that turn into sugar. Then you have all these white noodles. Look at all this cheese over here. And he wonders why he's gaining weight. So a mukbang channel doesn't know why he's getting fat. Maybe it's the mukbang. I don't know. Right? He has no clue, for some strange fucking reason, why he's getting fat. I can explain it. I can totally explain it. And for some strange reason, I'm staying in the red, and I don't know. Just let me know if I'm buffering. I can't watch mukbangs. Gluttony makes me know. I can't watch people eat either, which is why I'm not clicking on any of his videos where he eats. Because it makes me, I don't know what it is, but I can't watch people gorge on food. But if you look at these thumbnails, these mukbangs, I swear to God, each of these thumbnails can easily feed a family of 4 to 6 people. And he eats most of this shit himself, and he wonders why his waistline is expanding. It should be absolutely clear. Yeah, even fries have sugar. Yeah. I mean, look at the we know these noodles are over processed. So that's sugar. White bread, nothing but sugar. Those are mozzarella sticks, so that's fried. That's sugar and fat. He loves cheese. Cheese is fat. I mean, it's a fatty kind of protein substance. Here we are with more fried food because, you know, for those particular shells there, that's fried. Okay? We're not even going to get into the KFC. We're not even going to talk about the Popeyes because we know that's fried. And honey, I love me some Popeyes because I love me some Cajun fried chicken, but I don't eat it on an everyday basis. Subway, how much you want to bet he's got the mustard, the mayo, and all those wonderful little sauces that add calories to a perfectly healthy sandwich? Okay? At this rate, he's going to become his own table. Yeah, exactly. I mean, here's another Sonic one. There, he went to 7-Eleven there. Tell me, if you try and tell me that that's a healthy meal from 7-Eleven, I'm going to tell you, you are full of more shit than a bull that took a dump. Because, no, it's a fucking convenience store. Okay? I mean, I'm just looking at processed foods and sugars. And there was one day I took the time to click and kind of jump in places in different videos. He drinks sweet tea. He drinks Mountain Dew. He's admitted in at least 2 or 3 of his videos that what's in those cups is either sweet tea or Mountain Dew. Hell, he's had milkshakes along with his mukbang. All of that shit has sugar. Don't tell me you're trying to stay away from sugar and then turn around and put a fucking milkshake in your video. Because, sweetheart, you're trying to fool yourself. Okay? You're trying to fool yourself. My brother told me they offend him. Deep fried water. Yeah. It's just, I don't know why I keep getting fat. Well, I just showed you.
We have an emergency.
You wouldn't have an emergency if you would eat healthy and go for a fucking walk. The only emergency around here is your fat ass that is glued to its seat with 10 tons of food in front of it. That's the only emergency I see here. Dumbass.
We have an emergency.
Skip. We skip. Now he's a broken record or a scratched DVD.
An emergency.
Honey, we heard you the first 2 times you said it.
An emergency.
We heard you already. Can you move on?
Don't look over there. Look at this.
That's called a bat wing. I have those too. You know how you get rid of those? You do triceps exercises to strengthen the muscle and burn the fat under this area. You can get it firm, but the only way you can actually build muscle, help you build some muscle, and burn that fucking fat is by leaving the fast food behind and eating healthy. Like I said, I think in part 2, when I told you to cook your own fucking meals and go out for a goddamn walk. You're reaping what you sow when you glue your butt to your seat and feed yourself food like it's going out of style. He's not having an emergency. He's having a block. Right? That lisp, I think I've identified the problem. Right?
Look at that. I know you're looking, and I'm looking too.
Well, we're looking because you're shoving it in the camera. Not that we want to see that. Because we really don't want to see it. You have put your whole life on display, and now you're sitting here trying to tell people, I don't know why I keep getting fatter. I just told you, honey.
Look at my body.
Yep, it's fat. That's fat. That is a Santa belly. You, sir, can be a mall Santa Claus. Congratulations. And you did it without having a fat suit.
Look at my body. Look.
I know. Don't shake it. Please don't shake it. Please don't shake it.
Emergency. An
Good Lord. He's just... Okay, I'm skipping around because I don't want to see his... God damn it. I don't want to see that.
points. Overweight people, they burn out, they blow out their adrenals, and their metabolism goes down.
No. Don't tread on something that I know about. Okay? You know how you get overweight? Sitting on your ass and overeating. Sedentary lifestyle and bad diet makes you overweight. You can even eat healthy foods, and if you don't get out and have a regular course of exercise, you're going to gain weight. You want to know what happens when you gain weight? Yes. Your metabolism slows down. Your adrenals have nothing to do with your fucking metabolism. Your adrenals kick in when you're actually exercising. When you're in a stress situation, when you're pissed off, when you're scared, your adrenals pump up your body. Your adrenals pump up your body when you exercise. Your adrenals don't do shit when you glue your ass to your seat and feed your mouth all the goddamn time.
Because when they starve and it turns into a cycle. Listen.
No. It turns into the only cycle I see is you constantly going to a fast food place, loading that fucking whatever the hell you call the grill doodad with food enough for 4 to 6 people, gluing your butt to the seat for an hour and shoving all that food in your face. That's a cycle. That's a cycle.
I know what I'm talking about.
No, the fuck you don't. No, the fuck you don't. You are talking out that huge ass you have.
You're talking about someone who is an expert in nutrition.
Bullshit. This is expert nutrition. This is the same idiot that thinks you can get diabetes just by eating cookies and drinking soda. You tell him, puppy. That's it. Unloading for 4 trucks tomorrow, right? I know what I'm talking about. I know. Yeah, he does know a lot about stuffing his face.
Which is why I went vegan, because I knew. I eat...
Honey, just because you were a vegan doesn't mean you knew about nutrition. There are plenty of vegans in the world that think they are following a healthy vegan diet that are actually making themselves sicker and not better. So I don't want to hear the shit that I know about nutrition because I used to be vegan, so I know. You don't know shit. Have you studied natural health and nutrition for over 20 years? No, you haven't. Are you a certified and licensed nutritionist? No. Are you a certified and licensed dietitian? No. Are you a physician? No. You don't know shit. You know, I have gone into your comment sections when you were giving quote unquote weight loss advice. People are laughing at you because you have no clue what the fuck you're talking about.
I actually have a salad. Look. Look right here.
And how much fucking dressing did you put on that thing? Eat more of those and less Popeyes.
That's literally all I eat.
That's really all you eat. The salad is really all you eat. The salad is really all you eat. Really. You're trying to tell me that fucking salad is all you eat while I'm sitting here going up and down in your video library and I don't see a single fucking salad in your thumbnails. Tell me lies, tell me sweet little lies.
Well, don't look at this.
Right, the Dunkin' Donuts. I saw the Dunkin' Donuts. Don't you think I missed the Dunkin' Donuts? Dunkin' Donuts are what? Sugar. What do you say you avoid? Sugar. I saw that motherfucker. I saw Dunkin' Donuts. I have me Dunkin' Donuts from time to time. Tell me lies, tell me sweet little lies.
This is all I eat. Salad and fish.
Bullshit. That is not all you eat. That's not all you eat. You have an I Love Cheese shirt and your entire fucking channel is nothing but junk food. Don't sit there and try and tell me all you eat is a fucking salad. Don't tell me all you eat is a fucking salad because you're full of shit. You are full of shit, boy. You are full of shit. I don't see a salad in any one of these thumbnails. Am I missing something? Is there a salad here that I'm missing? Mister, this is all I eat. Oh my God. Oh look, there's green lettucey stuff over here because he went to Chipotle, but that's about the only thing green that I see. Oh, there's lettuce in the damn burgers, the Chick-fil-A sandwiches over here. Oh yeah, I can see how that's a salad. Oh my fucking God, really? Salad is all you eat? Really? Salad is all he eats. It's clearly full of a ton of shit. Right? He's wearing an I love... Yeah, exactly. Ahoy, hi, blind press. I'm ripping Mikado Avocado a new one.
Actually, I avoid fruits like the plague. Let me
Why do you avoid fruit? You need to eat more fruit. You need fruits, veggies, lean meats. You need roughage in your diet. You need non-fried food. You need more water and naturally juiced juices in order for you to start shedding weight at a rapid pace. Don't sit here and tell me that all you eat is vegetables and you don't eat any fruit, because that's an unbalanced fucking diet right there. And don't sit there and tell me you're trying to avoid sugar, because I'm going to go back through that fucking video library and I know I'm going to find Mountain Dew sweet tea and fucking milkshakes. So don't even hand me that little boy, or big boy. Don't hand me that big boy. Don't hand me that Nicky.
show you. Let me just show you.
Okay,
this is my body right now.
Yes, I'm not, I don't want to see the gut. I don't want to see the gut. Okay.
I eat all the food groups. I don't exclude any food groups. I
know. Let's see. Let's see the food groups, shall we? Okay. Rice, white rice, sugar in the system. Okay, that's sushi is sushi can be healthy. Oh, look, there's fried food there. So he has fried. Here's your 4 food groups, guys. Fried noodles, sushi, and pizza. There's your 4 food groups. That's what he eats. There's your 4 food groups. Oh, there's seafood. I'm sorry. There's seafood. So, yeah, because he's on a seafood diet. Whatever food he sees, he eats. Because there's Pizza Hut right there. There's pizza. I've never eaten at a Jollibee, so I don't know what the fuck that is. Here's Cheetos covered food over here. Like Cheetos is like some nutritiously, densely packed meal bullshit. Here's In-N-Out over here. Here's some In-N-Out over here. Here's him gorging on sriracha ramen noodles, which are so highly processed, it's sickening. Yeah, sure, boy. Tell me.
I eat all the food groups.
All the food groups. I heard you the first time. Broken record, skip DVD.
I used to only eat 2. And I know exactly what I'm doing when it comes to nutrition.
No, you don't. Because if you only used to eat 2 when you were a vegan, you still don't know what the fuck you're talking about when it comes to nutrition. 2 food groups is not a healthy diet. 2 food groups is not a healthy diet. Fried food is not a healthy diet. Stuffing your maw with fucking milkshakes and Mountain Dew is not a healthy diet.
I'm actually an expert and no one believes.
No, you're not. We don't believe you because we see what you eat on a daily basis. You upload it for the entire fucking YouTube to see. You tell him, Ruby. My God. I bet his idea of a diet is switching from fried to shake and bake. Right? Oh my God. I really...
believes me, but I really am. I know exactly the sodium potassium pump and how it's executed in the body.
Then why don't you, with this knowledge, put it into practice and actually eat healthy food 24/7? You do realize your fans, if you knocked off this drama shit and you switched from fast food to preparing your own meals and making the meals healthy, people would still watch you, your fans would still watch you eat. Right now, all your fans are watching is you slowly kill yourself with food. That's all they're doing, is watching you slowly kill yourself with food. Because that's all you're doing with all the fried food, all the junk food, all the sodas and milkshakes. You're killing yourself. If you're so knowledgeable, if you're such an expert, put it to practice and put it on video. Show receipts. Show us that you know how to eat healthy and that you know how to take care of yourself. Because right now, I can go back to the other tab, look at your entire video library, and the only thing I get from that is how you're destroying yourself one mukbang at a time. Seriously. Seriously. I know, it has to be. It has to be an act.
It's just that nothing fits me anymore.
Nothing fits you anymore because you're overeating. I don't want to see the belly. Skip. I don't want to see your ass. Don't put it on camera.
Pieces of bacon, I just blew it up overnight. It's because the meat has sulfur in it. Saltwater flush cleanse. Actually, look.
Salt, water, flush, cleanse. Salt, water. Oh my. I'm. Really? Salt water flush. Really? And a cleanse. You really think the cleanse works? Do you really think the cleanse works? Oh my God, boy. Ruby Sue.
No, I'm not going to show you. I might get demonetized for showing. It's called molybdenum. It's a supplement to pump out my swelling from sulfur. Comes allergic to sulfur. And
if you're allergic to sulfur, then why aren't you avoiding foods that contain sulfur? It's the dumbest shit I've ever seen in my life. People that have an allergy to seafood, stay away from seafood. People that have an allergy of shellfish or fish in general, stay away from shellfish and fish. People that have a nut allergy, stay away from nuts. You're sitting here trying to convince us that you are allergic to sulfur. And instead of avoiding food that may contain sulfur, you're going ahead and eating those foods, and then you're sitting there telling us that you have to flush yourself because you're allergic to the sulfur because it makes you blow up. Do you listen to yourself? Do you fucking listen to yourself?
If there's a sulfur in the chicken,
if there's sulfur in the chicken, don't eat the chicken. There's organic chicken out there. There's organic meats out there. There's healthy alternatives out there that aren't vegan, that don't have fucking sulfur. Don't blame it on the food. Blame it on your goddamn stupidity.
Eat a lot of chicken. This happened when I did the 100 bacon challenge. When I ate 100 pieces of bacon, I just blew up overnight. It's because
the meat has fat and salt. Bacon is usually cured with salt. Bacon is usually cured with salt, and it's usually smoked, okay? It's just, oh my fucking God, the stupidity coming out of this guy's mouth makes my head hurt. You ate 100 pieces of bacon, which is usually cured with some quantity of salt, and you wondered why you blew up overnight. It's called water retention. Chipotle, right? Yeah, exactly.
Meat has sulfur in it. I personally don't eat bacon that much because I know bacon's like a fattening food, but chicken is good for you, eggs are good for you, fish is good for you, some plants, not sugary ones. And I eat that off camera. Actually, my husband is...
Maybe you need to eat the shit on... You mean your ex-husband? You mean your soon-to-be ex-husband? Those of you that watched part 2 of me responding to his I'm not sorry, remember when I said Orland's probably getting sick of you by now? Yeah, there's a new thing going around all the drama channels that is saying that Orland is asking him to, oh, thank you for the $5 blind press, throwing some change in the jar. I wish it could be more, but thanks for whatever help you gave me. That we can put that to good use, blind press. It is coming down from all of the drama channels, so apparently they're watching this shit a little more closely than I am, that Orland is asking him to sign divorce papers. Orland's had enough. Orland has had enough. And I can't blame the man. Yeah. Oh, well, it's like, I mean, you can't eat salty food and sugary plants. You see how he did the sugary plants? I mean, all plants are good for you, not the ones with sugar in it.
He's very good in the kitchen. Excuse me, he knows exactly what to make me.
And then you turn around and you eat fast food. Oh God, I don't want to see the gut. Quit showing me your gut.
You actually burn more fat by doing low intensity exercises for long periods of time.
Bullshit. Cardio burns calories. Cardio burns calories, Mr. I'm full of bullshit. You want to know what burns calories? Aerobic exercise. Power walking. Walking, jogging, running, anything having to do with an aerobic exercise, any cardiovascular exercise that elevates your heartbeat for a minimum of 20 minutes will start burning fat, will help you lose weight. You can find low impact aerobic exercises in case you have joint problems. Low intensity? Really? Give me a fucking break. Because he thinks we're idiots. He talks to his audience like this all the time, Blind Press, because he thinks his audience are idiots, and a lot of his, I don't know, faithful haven't figured it out yet.
So if you walk for an hour, you actually go into your fat and burn more fat than if you were to do 20 minutes of high intensity.
Bullshit. If you walk at 3 miles an hour for an hour, you burn fat. If you power walk for an hour, which is a very good aerobic exercise and is a little higher intensity than just strolling around, you burn more fat. The more effort you put in your exercise, the more fat you burn, the more calories you drop. Try again.
That's because the high intensity needs sugar like glycogen, which comes out of your muscle.
No, needs carbohydrates. The right kind of carbohydrates. The complex carbohydrates. You're talking out of your ass. And you are annoying me.
Muscles from the food that you ate. So I've been doing lots of walking and lots of salt flushes.
So you're dehydrating yourself. Because that's a thing.
Potassium, the spinach, to
leafy greens have calcium.
Compensate the spinach, anything with potassium to get out this. This is just.
Do I need to look this up? Spinach nutrition. Let's look up spinach nutrition, shall we? Let's see here. All right, let's see. Spinach nutrition and benefits. All right, he's right about the potassium. It has 24 milligrams of magnesium. It has 2,813 IUs of vitamin A, 58 micrograms of folate. It has 30 milligrams of calcium and 0.81 grams of iron. It has 0.86 grams of protein, 7 calories. People who are lactose intolerant tend to eat spinach because of the calcium content. Believe me, I know, I'm lactose intolerant. And you cannot have calcium without having magnesium or some sort of vitamin D to help you metabolize the calcium, otherwise you get bone spurs. All right, the potassium, it's got potassium in it. But it also has carbohydrates, which gives you energy. It gives your fucking body energy. Okay? And you know what else carbohydrates gives you? SUGAR, but the good kind, to fuel your muscles so you can do exercise. I can play this game too. You asshole.
Just water.
No, that's fat. When you jiggle it like that, that's fat. You're jiggling your little Santa belly. That's fat. There's a difference between weight gain and fat. You want to show us if you have water weight gain? Show us your joints. Show us ankles. Show us your feet. Because if your ankles are swollen and your feet are swollen and your fingers are swollen, it means you're retaining water. If you can jiggle your belly, it means you have 10 tons of fucking fat. There's water in there, but it's mostly fat. Sorry, boy.
Just water. Yeah,
That's not water. That is not fucking water. That is a beer belly. That is a professionally cultivated fast food belly that can rival any fat suit for anyone who wants to be Santa Claus over the Christmas season. That is not water weight gain. That's fat.
kind of freaking out because I feel like it might not be, and I don't know why.
What? Let's do this again. What'd you just say?
Eating potassium, the spinach, to compensate the spinach. Anything with potassium to get out this. This is just water.
No, it is not just water, you dumbass. That's fat.
Just water.
No, it's not.
Yeah, I'm kind of freaking out because I feel like it might not be, and I don't know why.
It's not. It's not just water. You're freaking out because that's fat. It's fucking cellulite. It's fat. It's not just water, you dumbass. How can you look at your belly and go, oh, it's just water, but I'm freaking out because I think it might be more. What, you think it's a fucking tumor? You think you got a tumor? That's not a tumor. That's fat.
Why? I'm literally fat.
Exactly. The first step to solving a problem is admitting that you have one. We're making progress. Now he's gonna fuck it up, I think.
Still getting fatter, and I still don't know why.
I'm still getting fatter, and I still don't know why. Dooby-doo, dooby-dooby-doo. Do we need to go down the list of fast food that you keep stuffing in your mouth? There's Jack in the Box, there's In-N-Out, there's Fatburger, Jollibee, Wendy's, cheesy giant 15-pound whole lobster. Seriously? Buffalo Wild Wings, King Crab Legs, pizza and noodles. You're still getting fat and you don't know why. The reason is on your channel, you dumbass. You can't be this stupid. Applebee's. Apple fucking bees. I'm seeing wings and fried food in this goddamn thumbnail. It's wings and fucking fried food from Applebee's. Really? Super cheesy Doritos and fettuccine Alfredo noodles, but he keeps getting fat and doesn't know why. It's like an idiot who stabs themselves and doesn't understand why they're bleeding. There's a blizzard in this shot. He went fucking Dairy Queen. I don't get it. How can you eat the way you eat? There's churches. How can you sit there and eat the way you eat, record yourself stuffing your face, upload it, and then have the audacity to get on a video and say, I keep getting fatter and I don't know why? The answer is on your channels.
And you know, I honestly, if I didn't have the double chin, here, let me show you how good I would look if I had a chin strap.
I have seen the pictures of you pre-vegan. I've seen the pictures of you while you were vegan. I've seen those thumbnails. You don't have a second chin. I'm not going to comment on your looks because your body type is not my type. However, your personality is very, very ugly. That's all I'm going to say. This guy is he's a very serious narcissist. Did OBS crash? No, it just tends to, I'm hardwired in, and every once in a while, it just tends to I don't know what goes on. It goes in the red even though I'm hardwired in, so I've got no clue. Am I back? I hope I'm back. I'm moving this way. Okay, I'm seeing myself talking on the live thingy. Yeah, it's like this. Yeah, he is. And I pointed out his narcissism in part 1 and 2 when I was responding to his I'm not sorry stuff. So yeah, You can go down sometimes, but then you come back. So I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's taking more resources than it can handle, but I don't really have that much stuff open. Okay, let me shut off the soundboard and see if that helps. Let me exit out of the soundboard and see if that helps. But yeah, I don't understand.
Surgery. Because this strap is huge. Let me show you. You don't believe me? Let me show you. Look, I can suck it in.
You're still fat. You can suck it in all you want, but you're still fat. You still have a Dunlap because that belly Dunlapped over your belt line. That's a Dunlap, honey. That's what we in the South call a Dunlap, because it Dunlapped over your belt line.
Suck it in, and I can let
suck it in. You're still a fat ass.
Go, and then I can push it out.
That's right. That's that Santa belly. You push it out, and you got that Santa belly. Santa belly, get stuck in the chimney tonight. All right.
And then posture. This is you can't see because these lights. Looking this way. Look, I look like a turtle.
You look like a fat bastard. Oh God, I just insulted his character. Sorry, Michael Myers. I did not mean to insult your character. Okay, you look like a fat narcissist. I'm not gonna say fat bastard. I'm not going to insult the characters. I'm not gonna insult movie characters. You're a fat narcissist.
This chin has got to go.
Honey, the chin has got to go. The fat in your belly has got to go. Your piss poor narcissistic attitude has got to go. There's so much about you that's got to go, but you're worried about your double chin. Okay.
You're gonna see how good I look.
All I'm seeing is how fat you are.
Misjudgmental.
Oh, really? I'm watching it. Okay, yeah, I'm being very judgmental. I'm not hiding that fact at all.
Look at this.
I'm looking.
This is my chin.
Right, that's your chin. Your double chin. That's going on a triple chin. That's a third chin right there, honey. That's 1, 2, 3 chins. You got 3 chins right there. You got 3 chins. You're heading for a 4th if you keep going the way you're going, honey.
This is my chin if I didn't have the double chin.
Right, a normal chin from somebody that's not grossly overweight. Yeah.
Oh, so cute. I swear.
Oh, did you just make fun of Chinese people? I just heard you say, oh, so cute. Oh, or was that just me? If it's a local problem, you need to see your CPU pin. Okay, I will. Your wireless might be faster than hardwired. Mine is. No, because I have my wireless on my laptop, and it tends to not be as good as the hardwire. So I'll probably be fixing this in a little bit. But, sorry about me going in and out. This has never happened before, I don't think, on one of my streams.
Sweat and I sweat some more. 8 times 8 is 64.
Because you're fat. The fatter you are, the more you sweat. Because the more your fat is, your blubber is rubbing together and causing heat, so you sweat more. Do we want to see you sweat? I don't want to see you bend over. So we're gonna skip.
Sold on paleo. The problem is, let's make sure you can see me.
We can see you, honey. You take up the whole fucking frame. It's not like we can miss you.
Let's do it. Let's make sure. Here we go. See, if I have good posture, I look skinny.
No, you don't. You're still fat. It don't matter the posture. You're still fat. I can stand up and suck in my gut, but I know I'm still overweight.
But who sits like that? Let's be real. Who sits like that? No one sits like that. Okay, we know.
It doesn't matter if you have good posture or bad posture. It doesn't matter if you suck in your gut or let it out. You're still fucking fat. You're obese. You're approaching land whale quantities of fat. You have blubber. That's not water weight.
I eat vegetables. Michelle Obama says that pizza's a vegetable.
What?
My mom actually.
What'd you just say?
But who sits like that? Let's be real. Who sits like that? No one sits like that. Okay, we know. I eat vegetables. Michelle Obama says that pizza's a vegetable.
Pizza's a vegetable. Okay. Pizza's a food in your diet. Pieces of vegetable. I'm done. I'm just, oh my God. Okay. That killed me. That fucking killed me. Pieces of vegetable. You put vegetables on pizza, but pizza's not a vegetable. Michelle Obama says pizza's vegetable. We could burn him for winter. Pizza's a vegetable. Oh my God, you heard it here, folks, on the Nikocado Avocado 3 channel. Pizza's a fucking vegetable. Oh my fucking God. Oh God. I'm dead. Oh my fucking God.
My mom actually says I look better now. My mom
Your mom is delusional because that's not healthy.
says I look better now than I did before.
I have a bone to pick with your mom then, because this is not better.
My mom says and I'm not repeating myself because I'm trying to convince myself it's true. She repeats herself because every time she sees me, she's like, oh, you look so better than you used to as a vegan. She's like, you're so much healthier. I have more stories.
You're not healthy. I can look at you and tell you you're not healthy. You have claimed to have apnea, sleep apnea, which usually happens in obese people. You said in one video you were hypoglycemic. Other people that have been watching your videos longer than I have, or more videos than me at least, have said that you even claimed to be diabetic at one point. You are not healthy. You're narcissistic. You have mood swings consistent with sugar rushes and sugar crashes. You have all the symptoms of somebody who is addicted to fucking fast food, and you haven't realized it yet.
That's actually... She told me something interesting. She says her bodies are designed to get fat for a reason.
No. Your mother's full of shit, just like you.
We're supposed to get fat. That's normal.
No, we're not supposed to get fat. We're supposed to be healthy and lean individuals. Not skinny to a fault, not skinny to where we can count our ribs, and not fat to where we need 2 seats on an airplane, but a healthy middle ground, which is around average weight for your height and your bone structure.
It's supposed to happen. That's why we do get fat.
No, you do get fat because you stuff your face and you sit on your ass and you don't exercise. That's how you get fat.
Because if the fat goes into our organs, the organs malfunction and they...
Oh my God, oh God. His total lack of medical understanding is just making my eyes just my head. Oh God. I don't want to know what your cholesterol levels are from all the fast food that you've been eating, but I bet you it's through the roof. I don't want to know how close you are to having a coronary infarction because of the cholesterol that's in your system from all the fast food that you have recorded yourself feeding your face with. Do I want you to go to a medical doctor for a proper diagnosis and bevy of tests for you to actually finally know what is wrong with you once and for all? Yes. Do I want the doctor to tell you that you have high cholesterol and that you're at very high risk for a heart attack? No. I don't want that for you. I don't want to wish that on you. I had an uncle that had a major fucking heart attack. He almost died. He needed triple bypass surgery. Do I want you to go to the doctor for you to have tests run for you to find out that you have diabetes? No, I don't want that for you either, because I've known people with diabetes that have lost toes, feet, limbs. Do I want you to have a major medical problem? No, I don't. No, I don't. But if you keep going the way you're going and the way you keep rationalizing the way you're rationalizing and the way you keep eating the way you're eating, you're going to have those problems if you don't already have them. You're going to be hypertensive if you're not already hypertensive. You're not healthy. This is not healthy. This is not right. No amount of rationalization and no amount of affirmation from your mother is going to make you being this fat right, because it's not. You're in danger of a lot of illnesses due to being grossly obese. And you need to wake up from your narcissism in order for you to realize that. Seriously, you do.
They stop, so the fat keeps the fat away from the organs.
No, sweetheart. The more fat you have, the less space in your body you have for your organs. The more cellulite, the more your organs can gain fat, whether or not your belly stores the fat. Where do you think heart problems come from? Where do you think lung breathing problems come from? The compression of the overabundance of fat in your system leaves less space for your organs. Why do you think overweight people are out of breath after 5 or 6 steps? And I mean people that are 300, 400, 500 pounds. Because their lungs can't expand to accept the oxygen they need to accept in order to have the air in their system they need to continue walking. Because they're suffocating themselves from the inside out.
I have to figure out what to do.
Quit eating fast food. Simple. Quit eating fast food. Start recording yourself eating healthy food. And how about this? Record yourself going for walks, doing aerobic exercises, and doing what you need to do to lose weight and get healthy. Go to a doctor, see a nutritionalist. Go to a psychologist or a psychiatrist. Get help. And I'm not saying that as a joke, Nick. I'm being serious. Get professional, medical, and nutritional help. Because you're going down a self-destructive path. Seriously.
I'm thinking about doing like a 30... Oh, look at this. This is not even funny. I'm thinking about doing like a 30-day weight loss challenge. Looks like the waves of the ocean. I am woman. Hear me roar.
You are not woman. You are Nick. Here you be narcissist. I'm a woman. And I don't get on camera and jiggle my fat.
Or if I play violin, do.
Do that. Why don't you do that? Do that. Play violin. Play violin. Where's that? Let me see. Is it in front of his I'm sorry video? It's not. I'm going to find this. Because I'm telling you now, if he did this... Nope. I got to find it. Where is it? I know it's around here somewhere. Is this it? I think this is it. Yes. Okay. I want you guys to listen to this. Okay? I'm fucking buffering for some reason. Okay. I want you guys to listen to this. And I want you guys to tell me that you wouldn't subscribe to his channel to watch him, to listen to him play the violin. Listen to this. Okay? Listen to this. Tune in to listen to that, because I would listen. I could listen to that while I'm doing my work. He's got talent and he's wasting it by feeding his face and expanding his waistline. This is the saddest part of Nikado Avocado. This is truly the saddest part of Nikado Avocado. The boy has talent. Why is this guy doing mukbang videos? He's a competent... Yes, he is. That's my point. Would you not subscribe to his channel and turn on notifications if he played violin arrangements of different songs? I know I would. He'd have a subscriber. I would love to listen to more of his violin work. That was January 11th. That was 14 days ago, 2 weeks ago, Neil. That was 2 weeks ago when he opened his own video with that. Yeah, I love it too. I love it too. I could listen to that all day. And this is the sad story of Nikado Avocado, because he could have so much more, so many more subscribers. He could have people that absolutely adore him for his music, but he doesn't play it on his channel. He could also spend that fast food money on a better mic and stuff, more fit for... Yeah, he could. Yeah. This is what I call a waste of talent. And I'm not saying that as a joke. I'm saying that to be truthful. Hi, Sora. This is my life. Be healthy at the same time. Right, Sora? This is what I call a waste of talent. And whenever I see people wasting their talent like this, it's a true tragedy. It's a true fucking tragedy. The problem is that music production takes a lot of work. Eating does not. Yep, that's true, Midnight. That's true. That is absolutely true. All the links are in the description. I'm not signing off. I'm just letting you guys know where the Streamlabs link is. So far, I'm 50... Where the hell? Where am I at now in my contributions here for my goal reaching? I know Willie sent me some. I'm on the laptop. My laptop is slow as sin. Yeah, it does. But I mean, could you imagine the people that would be willing to sign up to his Patreon just to listen to the music? Just to help him, just to fund him and his music so he'd keep playing? And so this eating will reduce his lifespan more than the time needed to do that work. Yeah, exactly, Neil. And this is the true tragedy of Nikado Avocado. He is very fucking talented. So far we have $58 out of our $500 goal. Will Billy, I have to thank next time I'm on Papaw's stream, because he sent me one while I was on Papaw's stream. So far Neil, Blind Press, and Will Billy have contributed to the Bill Fund. So thank you very much. Yeah, it's for him to sit there and be this delusional and be in denial as to why he keeps gaining weight. Sorry. It's sad. It is truly, truly sad. So, moving on to lighter topics. No pun intended. Seriously, no pun intended. Do you guys want to see me play Don't Starve Together, some more Star Trek, The Old Republic, or do you guys want to see me fumble around in New Vegas? It's up to you. 1 for DST, 2 for Swoter, and 3 for New Vegas. It is game time, my friends. And there's the barking dog. It is that time for her to go out for her walk. So I'm going to turn on Spotify. I will let you guys deliberate on what game you want me to play. And remember, it's 1 for DST, 2 for Swoter, and 3 for New Vegas. I'm going to turn on the music. Ooh, somebody else contributed? Alright, catch you later, Neil. Enjoy your dinner. And let's see, what time do I want to be back? Seems like 7. Those nights when we were younger, we would never sleep. So let's forget about tomorrow.
tonight while we're free. Touch the sky. Tonight we're coming alive.
If you guys want to jump into the Discord and leave out an invitation, go right on in, get yourself in the waiting room. I'll pull you back in when I come back. If you don't, please request an invitation. Like that, so if you want to try to take her out for a short walk. You guys about
Touch the sky. Tonight we're coming alive. Touch the sky. Tonight we're coming alive. From the dust we will awaken, and life will fill our veins. But these are the moments that we live for. Keep it inside of me. Touch the sky. Tonight we're coming alive.
Hey guys, not to leave you in the lurch or anything, but I'm going to stop the stream, restart my computer, and see if that helps all the issues. So I should be back in a couple of minutes, so stay puts.